As a Hollywood icon, Burt Reynolds captivated audiences with his charming smile and rugged appeal, effortlessly transitioning from a playful smirk to a sultry gaze, all framed by his iconic mustache and muscular physique. He became the quintessential heartthrob of the 1970s, winning the affection of many fans. However, beneath the glitz and glamour lay a tumultuous personal life marked by heartbreak and struggles. His relationships with women were often fraught with drama, leading to emotional turmoil that mirrored the intensity of his on-screen roles. Despite his magnetic presence, Reynolds faced significant challenges, including a dependency on prescription pills that threatened to derail his career and life. The very allure that made him a star also contributed to his downfall, as the pressures of fame and the complexities of love took their toll. His journey reflects a man who, while adored by many, grappled with the pain of lost love and the demons that came with his celebrity status. Burt Reynolds was an amazing icon and one of the world's most recognizable celebrities. He had a likable character that was unyielding to upset. Many said he was the guy not to be trusted with women unless you wanted him to take over your girlfriend. His dazzling mustache and charming outlook made him one of the golden boys on screen. He was fully aware of his charm and took advantage of it, captivating audiences with his charisma. However, this charm could not shield him from the personal struggles he faced in life. Despite his fame, he dealt with challenges that many did not see. He was among the last of the A-list film characters, a true star in an era that celebrated larger-than-life personalities. Burt lived extravagantly, often more glamorous in real life than in the movies he starred in. His lifestyle reflected the allure of Hollywood, filled with parties, fast cars, and beautiful women. Yet, behind the glitz and glamour, there was a man who experienced the ups and downs of fame, navigating the complexities of life in the spotlight. Throughout his life, Burt Reynolds faced significant struggles with substance abuse, particularly in the later years. His addiction to the controversial prescription sleeping pill Halcyon became a notable part of his story. This struggle was not just a personal battle. It reflected the challenges many face with addiction, especially in the high-pressure world of Hollywood. Reynolds, known for his charming mustache and charismatic presence, was a beloved figure in the film industry. He was part of a unique breed of movie stars that seemed to be fading away. His performances were delightful, and he had a special way of connecting with audiences. Reynolds often expressed gratitude for the public's unwavering support, which made his struggles even more poignant. Fans admired him not only for his talent, but also for his authenticity. As he navigated the ups and downs of fame and personal challenges, many wondered if there would ever be another star quite like him. His legacy remains a testament to the complexities of fame and the human experience. The Smokey and the Bandit star was one of the highest-paid actors of his time, enjoying immense popularity and success in Hollywood. However, his personal life was often as colorful as his film roles. Burt Reynolds was known for his romantic escapades, jumping from bed to bed with several glamorous ladies, including icons like Farrah Fawcett, Goldie Hawn, Dinah Shore, and Sally Field. While he charmed many with his charisma, he also expressed regrets about his relationships. His separation from Judy Carne left him a bachelor for several years, and during that time, he became a figure of fascination for many. Some of the women he dated seemed content to be his mistresses, leading to a public perception that Burt Reynolds used women as he pleased. Yet, he hinted at a deeper truth, suggesting that he did not always have the control over his relationships that people assumed. This complexity in his personal life contrasted sharply with his on-screen persona, making him a compelling figure in the entertainment industry. Women and relationships played a significant role in Burt Reynolds' life, often intertwined with his struggles and triumphs. The scandalous ladies' man openly admitted that his interactions with women contributed to the turmoil he faced, especially as his addiction issues began to surface. His charm and charisma drew many women to him, but this attention also complicated his life. Reynolds was known for his eccentric behavior, which included consuming 5 to 6 sleeping pills at a time, multiple times a day, just to find rest. This extreme measure highlighted the toll that fame and relationships took on him. A writer once described Burt Reynolds as shorthand for male sex appeal, a phrase that encapsulated his magnetic presence and allure. Despite his success and the adoration he received, the complexities of his relationships often left him feeling overwhelmed. The interplay of love, desire, and personal demons shaped his journey in ways that were both captivating and tragic. The truth is that Burt Reynolds was an exceptional talent, especially when it came to his appeal to women. His charisma and charm made him a standout figure in Hollywood. His performances in iconic films like The Longest Yard and Deliverance solidified his status as a leading man. These roles not only showcased his acting skills, but also contributed to his widespread popularity. Reynolds won the People's Choice Award for Favorite Motion Picture Actor, a testament to his connection with audiences. He achieved an all-around entertainer status for 5 consecutive years, highlighting just how famous he was during his peak. His fans today still discuss his high-profile romances and the tantalizing stories surrounding his personal life. This blend of talent and allure made him a captivating figure in the entertainment industry, ensuring that his legacy continues to spark interest and admiration among fans and film enthusiasts alike. All he does is to artistically switch on his charming, or rather winning smile with crinkled sad puppy eyes, and his female audiences would have been taken to heaven and back, with many remaining in that state and waiting for him off camera to bring out the ecstasy in them. Burt Reynolds had a unique ability to connect with his fans, especially women, who found his charisma irresistible. His performances often showcased a blend of rugged masculinity and vulnerability, making him a beloved figure in Hollywood. The reason he had many women to grapple with became evident when he appeared half-naked on the centerfold of an international magazine at the climax of his career. This bold move not only solidified his status as a sex symbol, but also sparked a frenzy among fans. His image was carefully crafted, and he knew how to play to the camera, leaving a lasting impact on popular culture. Reynolds' charm and appeal transcended the screen, creating a legacy that continues to resonate with audiences today. After reaching the pinnacle of his career, Burt Reynolds faced a significant downturn that was both surprising and tragic. He had become the biggest box office attraction in cinema, especially after his memorable role in John Boorman's Deliverance. This film showcased his talent and charisma, propelling him to a level of fame that few actors could rival. However, not long after his passing, stories emerged about how Reynolds' life had become wasted and disheveled. He experienced a total loss of muscle strength, which left him unable to walk without full support. This decline was particularly ironic given his past as a highly athletic and energetic performer. In his youth, Reynolds was known for performing many of his own stunts, a choice that some believe contributed to the physical challenges he faced later in life. Despite enjoying immense fame and earning a substantial income, the toll of his earlier choices became evident as he struggled with his health. The contrast between his vibrant past and his later struggles serves as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of life and the challenges that can arise even for those who once seemed invincible. Despite his fame and success, Burt Reynolds faced significant health issues throughout his life. He underwent several surgeries to maintain his well-being, a journey that was not easy. Aging played a major role in his health struggles, as it often does for many people. Additionally, addiction complicated his situation further. These factors combined created a challenging path for Reynolds, who was known for his charm and charisma on screen. Born in 1936, Reynolds was the son of Harriet Fournette and Burton Reynolds. His family background included Dutch, English, Scots-Irish, and Scottish ancestry. However, he often identified with his Cherokee and Italian roots. Not much is known about his early years, but Reynolds hinted at his childhood in Lansing, Michigan. He mentioned living there before his father was conscripted into the United States Army, which likely shaped his early experiences and perspectives. As Reynolds navigated the ups and downs of his health, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. His resilience in the face of adversity was evident, even as he dealt with the physical toll of surgeries and the impact of addiction. His story serves as a reminder of the challenges that can accompany fame and the importance of health in the lives of even the most celebrated individuals. During his early life, Burt Reynolds showed great promise in football. He had an exceptional freshman period, showcasing his talent and dedication to the sport. However, his journey took a turn when a knee injury threatened to derail his football career. Just as he was trying to recover, he faced another setback, a car accident that injured his other knee. This unfortunate event ultimately killed his dreams of playing football at a higher level. After these incidents, Burt enrolled at Palm Beach Junior College, hoping to continue his football aspirations. By the time he returned to Florida in 1957, he still had a strong interest in the game. Unfortunately, his performance was hindered by the lingering effects of the car accident. The challenges he faced on the field were compounded when his team blamed him for a match loss that year. This blame weighed heavily on him, leading him to make the difficult decision to walk away from football altogether. After leaving football, Burt Reynolds found a new path that would change his life forever. Inspired by the Florida State Drama Award he won while attending Palm Beach Junior College, he decided to explore acting. Under the guidance of Watson B. Duncan, his English teacher, Burt was encouraged to take part in the play Outward Bound. Duncan recognized Burt's talent and gave him the lead role, appreciating how he recited Shakespeare in class. This opportunity was pivotal for Burt, as it not only showcased his abilities, but also earned him the school drama trophy. The experience solidified his passion for acting and marked the beginning of his journey in the entertainment industry. Burt often spoke highly of Duncan, describing him as a mentor and a powerful influence in his life. This transition from sports to the stage was a significant turning point, setting the foundation for Burt's illustrious career in film and television. From Florida, Burt Reynolds moved to New York to try his luck in theater. His ambition and talent quickly caught the attention of Hollywood studios, marking the beginning of his journey in earnest. Reynolds had a captivating personality that drew people to him. His good looks made it easy for him to attract beautiful women, and he became somewhat of a magnet in social circles. His college roommate, Lee Corso, even relied on him for help in dating. Corso would often use Reynolds as bait, knowing that his charm and appearance would make it easier for him to meet women. This dynamic showcased not only Reynolds' appeal, but also the camaraderie and playful competition among friends. As he navigated the world of acting, his charisma and striking presence helped him forge a successful career, leading to iconic roles that would define his legacy in Hollywood. The combination of his talent and charm made him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, and his journey from the theater scene in New York to becoming a Hollywood star is a testament to his enduring appeal. Walking across campus, Burt Reynolds had a unique charm that attracted attention. He often returned with two girls, one beautiful and the other not so much. His friend Lee found joy in being with the less attractive girl, believing that Reynolds' choice of partners, even those deemed less conventionally beautiful, was a testament to his charisma. Reynolds' reputation with women was well known, and a quick look at his romantic history reveals a series of high-profile relationships. His marriage to actress Judy Carn ended, marking the beginning of a series of affairs that captured public interest. Among his notable relationships was the much older Dinah Shore, who shared his bed for a time, showcasing Reynolds' appeal across generations. Following Shore, he was linked to singer Tammy Wynette, but it was his deep affection for actress Sally Field that stood out. Their relationship was filled with passion and connection, making it one of the most memorable in his life. Reynolds' interactions with women reflected not just his charm, but also a complexity that made him a fascinating figure in Hollywood. Not even his late marriage to actress Lonnie Anderson and the son they adopted could stop Burt Reynolds from falling for cocktail waitress Pam Seals, leading to an affair that stirred up its own peculiar controversy. Reynolds was always vocal about his relationships with women, sharing how they made him feel, and how things turned out in the end. After becoming a movie prodigy, particularly known for his role in the Gunsmoke television series, he decided to give marital life a try. During a promotional tour for one of his films, he met Judy Carn, which marked another chapter in his romantic life. His relationships were often in the spotlight, and he did not shy away from discussing the ups and downs that came with them. Reynolds' charm and charisma attracted many women, but his heart seemed to wander, leading to a series of passionate yet complicated affairs that defined much of his personal life. The interplay of love, fame, and controversy surrounded him, making his romantic escapades as notable as his film career. The moment Burt Reynolds first laid eyes on Judy Carn, he was captivated. He described her as adorable, a young lady who was not just beautiful, but had an immoral charm that drew him in. She was like a pixie, wild and full of life, often dancing on tabletops, which contrasted sharply with his more reserved Southern upbringing. This difference only made him fall deeper in love. The attraction was mutual, as Carn invited him to her home later that day for dinner. She prepared a delicious meal, a gesture that would ultimately help to solidify their bond. It was during this intimate setting that their affair blossomed, marking the beginning of a passionate relationship that would be publicly acknowledged in 1963. Their connection was electric, filled with laughter and spontaneity as they navigated the complexities of love and attraction in a world that often seemed at odds with their youthful exuberance. The chemistry between them was undeniable, and it set the stage for a whirlwind romance that would leave a lasting impression on both their lives. Just 2 years after Burt Reynolds and Judy Carn tied the knot, Their marriage faced significant challenges, leading to their divorce. Reynolds expressed that the end of their union was painful, hinting at a deeper emotional struggle. He mentioned feeling a loss of interest in women, stating, "I just couldn't go out with anyone. She broke my heart." This reflection reveals the emotional toll the divorce took on him. He believed that Judy no longer loved him, which added to his heartache. Despite his feelings of love for her, he acknowledged that there were problems in their relationship that could not be resolved. While this might seem like a typical confession from a man known for his playboy image, it is important to note that Reynolds did not remarry for several years after their split. This period of solitude suggests that the end of his marriage affected him more deeply than he may have let on, marking a significant chapter in his life that shaped his views on love and relationships. After his marriage, which was marked by luxury, Burt Reynolds found himself in a unique situation. The way that marriage ended was extravagant, and he entered a phase of bachelorhood that was both interesting and filled with relationships. Although he remained single, he was not actively searching for love. Instead, he had a number of women in his life, one of the most notable being Dinah Shore. Their relationship began when they met on her talk show, where Burt quickly became known as her youngest boyfriend. The age difference, with Burt being several years younger than Dinah, did not seem to matter to either of them. Their bond lasted for a significant time, filled with affection and public appearances. However, as with many relationships, something eventually changed, leading to the end of their long connection. Despite this, Burt's charm and charisma kept him in the company of many women, making his bachelorhood a lively chapter in his life. Reynolds once shared a vivid story about being lost in the wilderness with Dinah Shore. He described the experience as both thrilling and daunting, feeling a mix of admiration and relief when he finally found his way out of her territory. It seemed he was happy to be free from such a wonderful woman as Dinah Shore, whose presence was both captivating and overwhelming. His reflections on relationships suggested that his experiences with women like Dinah may have contributed to his belief that women made him feel like a useless person, as if he was always helpless under their grip. This feeling of being trapped or dependent might have influenced his views on love and commitment. The undoing of his second marriage became another topic of discussion, revealing the complexities of his romantic life. After several years of bachelorhood, Burt decided to embark on a second journey into marriage, seeking companionship once more. This decision highlighted his ongoing struggle with relationships and the impact of his past experiences on his present choices. When Burt Reynolds first met Lani Anderson on the Merv Griffin Show in 1978, he was immediately taken by her. Unlike many of the glamorous women he had encountered in Hollywood, Lani stood out because she was not just beautiful, she was intelligent and engaging. This quality captivated Burt, who had a reputation as a philanderer. He found himself drawn to her in a way that felt different from his past relationships. It took him a year and a half to gather the courage to propose marriage, reflecting a significant shift in his romantic journey. Burt's attraction to Lani was not just about her looks, it was about the connection they shared. He seemed to be looking for a change, perhaps a new direction in his life that included a partner who could match his wit and charm. Their relationship blossomed, and Burt's feelings deepened, leading him to take the leap into marriage with Lani, marking a new chapter in his life. The marriage struggles with Lani Anderson were marked by a series of challenges that deeply affected Burt Reynolds' life. It is not entirely clear when these issues began, but they were compounded by personal difficulties that Reynolds faced. Following an injury to his jaw, while filming the 1984 movie City Heat, he became dependent on sleeping pills known as Halcion. This addiction lasted for over 4 years and stemmed from the relentless pain he experienced after the injury. The discomfort was so severe that it kept him restless, leading him to take increasingly larger doses of the medication. Reports indicate that at his worst, he was consuming as many as 50 pills a day. This struggle with addiction not only impacted his health, but also strained his relationship with Anderson, contributing to the unending grief that defined the latter part of his life. The combination of physical pain and emotional turmoil created a difficult environment for both Reynolds and Anderson, making their marriage a battleground of sorts. The toll of these challenges was evident as Reynolds grappled with the consequences of his addiction while trying to maintain his personal and professional life. The epic tales of struggle that emerged from this period painted a picture of a man fighting against his own demons, with the shadows of his addiction looming large over his marriage. The complexities of their relationship were further complicated by the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it, leaving both Reynolds and Anderson to navigate a path filled with heartache and uncertainty. With such an addictive lifestyle, it was only a matter of time before something happened to Burt Reynolds. Not long after, news broke that he couldn't wake from his usual sleep, and he had gone into a coma. This situation nearly took his life, highlighting the dangers of his choices. The drug Halcion, which he had been using, came under intense examination following this incident. Halcion is known to be linked to serious side effects, including memory loss and hallucinations. As far as many can remember, it is now illegal to use in Great Britain, reflecting growing concerns about its safety. Meanwhile, the Food and Drug Administration continues to review the drug's safety, indicating that the issues surrounding Halcion are far from resolved. The impact of addiction on Reynolds' life serves as a cautionary tale about the risks associated with such substances, especially for someone in the public eye. The struggles he faced resonate with many, reminding us of the fragility of life and the importance of making informed choices regarding health and well-being. After Burt Reynolds survived that incident, he knew that fans were anxious to know what happened. He told the media that he was hapless with the situation, admitting that he couldn't beat it on his own. The pain he experienced was intense and overwhelming. He described breaking and shattering his temporal mandibular joint, a condition that brought him excruciating discomfort. According to him, the pain was more painful than a migraine. He likened it to having an army of people inside his head trying to escape through his ears, eyes, and nose. This vivid description painted a clear picture of the torment he endured. Whether Burt Reynolds' story would serve as a warning to others is not debatable. The truth is that this horrible experience is not something you could wish for on a friend. His struggle highlighted the importance of seeking help and understanding the severity of such injuries. The ordeal left a lasting impact on him, shaping his perspective on health and well-being. Days and nights blurred together as Burt Reynolds battled intense pain. He had stated that the only way to dull this pain was to take as many pills as possible. However, he soon realized that this path was dangerous. The continued consumption of medication led him to a critical point, where he fell into a coma that lasted for about 8 or 9 hours in a Los Angeles hospital. During this time, Reynolds experienced a personal out-of-body experience, feeling as if he was hovering above his own body. He could still hear the doctors speaking to his then-wife, Lonnie Anderson, telling her that they were losing him. The situation became dire, and she was instructed to say her final goodbyes while Burt lay comatose, listening helplessly to the heartbreaking words. This moment marked a significant turning point in his life, as he faced the reality of his choices and the fragility of life itself. The struggle with pain and the near brush with death left a lasting impact on him, shaping his perspective on health and well-being. When Burt Reynolds regained consciousness, he faced a situation that was different from typical drug addiction. He did not require rehabilitation in the traditional sense. In his memoir, he shared that he never took another Halcion after that near-death experience. The doctors informed him that he could have died if he had taken just one more pill. It was a stark realization for him, as he stated, "I would have died, it was that simple." This moment marked a significant turning point in his life. However, just when fans thought his health struggles were behind him, Burt Reynolds entered a new phase of health disorder. Several months later, he made the decision to submit himself for rehab, still grappling with the same issues that had once threatened his life. This journey through recovery was not straightforward, as it involved confronting the complexities of his health and the challenges that came with it. His story reflects the ongoing battle many face when dealing with health issues, showing that recovery can be a long and winding road. During a challenging period in his life, Burt Reynolds openly shared with the public that he struggled with prescription pill addiction. Despite his tough guy image, he admitted that he could not overcome this battle alone. After numerous attempts to control the urge without success, he made the brave decision to seek professional help. This choice set him apart from many high-profile personalities who often hesitate to pursue medical assistance due to the fear of scandal that might follow such news. Reynolds recognized the importance of addressing his health issues head-on, demonstrating a level of courage that is not commonly seen in the entertainment industry. By walking himself into rehab, he not only took responsibility for his well-being, but also became a role model for others facing similar struggles. His willingness to confront his addiction publicly helped to destigmatize the process of seeking help, showing that even the strongest individuals can face vulnerabilities. This act of bravery highlighted the importance of mental health and the need for support in overcoming personal battles. In 2009, Burt Reynolds faced significant health challenges that required him to undergo back surgery. This procedure was a pivotal moment in his life, as it marked the beginning of a series of medical issues that would affect him in the years to come. The following year, he underwent a quintuple bypass surgery, a serious operation that highlighted the toll his lifestyle had taken on his health. Despite these challenges, Burt worked hard to regain his full health, demonstrating resilience and determination. Reflecting on his past, Burt often expressed regret about certain decisions he made during his younger years. One of the most notable was his infamous nude pose for a 1972 publication. In later interviews, he candidly admitted, "I wished I hadn't done that." He recognized that it was a foolish choice, saying, "I don't know what I was thinking." This admission revealed a more thoughtful side of the actor, who had once been swept up in the youthful exuberance of Hollywood, an industry known for its wild parties and notorious figures. Burt's journey through health struggles and personal reflections paints a picture of a man who, despite his fame, faced the same vulnerabilities as anyone else. Burt Reynolds made a name for himself in Hollywood, becoming a beloved figure known for his charm and charisma. He had a multitude of affairs, with one of the most remarkable being with his co-star Farrah Fawcett during the filming of Cannonball Run. Despite his fame and wealth, Reynolds faced significant financial troubles, particularly highlighted by his divorce from Lainey Anderson. This high-profile split forced him to sell many of his luxury properties around the world, a move that shocked many of his fans. However, true to his lively spirit, Reynolds did not let these challenges define him. He was often seen frolicking with cocktail waitresses or engaging in infamous get-rich-quick ventures, showcasing a carefree attitude towards money. Even with his wealth, he frequently turned down roles that most actors would eagerly pursue, demonstrating his unique position in the industry. His life was a blend of glamour and struggle, reflecting the complexities of fame and fortune. Just a few minutes before his death, Burt Reynolds was rehearsing lines with his assistant. This moment captures the essence of his vibrant personality, a man who was always ready to perform, even in the most unexpected circumstances. Reynolds was known for his charm and charisma, traits that made him a beloved figure in Hollywood. His infectious laughter and warm smile could light up a room, drawing people in and making them feel at ease. As he prepared to enter the ballroom, the energy around him was palpable. It was a typical scene for someone who had spent decades in the spotlight, where the lines between reality and performance often blurred. The sudden heart attack that took him by surprise was a stark reminder of the fragility of life, even for someone who seemed larger than life itself. In the world of Hollywood, where scandalous stories often swirl around its elite, Reynolds was no stranger to the rumors and tales that accompanied fame. His relationships, both on and off screen, were subjects of much speculation. Yet, through it all, he maintained a reputation as a genuine and down-to-earth individual. His final moments, filled with laughter and preparation, reflect a life lived fully, embracing both the joys and challenges that came with being a